Hello, people. Welcome to another exciting episode from Get in Football. Well, in today's video, we'll be doing our 2021 Premier League predictions, our top seven relegation zone battle, Golden Boot winner, and the surprise package of the year. For example, last year was Sheffield United. This year, who is gonna be? So let's start off with Atharva. What do you think, Atharva? Top seven relegation zone.
Yeah, let's dive into this. It's a very exciting thing to do because Premier League starting tomorrow after I think
Hmm.
more than a month and a half, and everyone's very excited.
40 days maybe, yeah.
Everyone
Hmm.
is making the predictions, and we are all going to do ours as well. Stay tuned,
Hmm.
everybody. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Uh, Helps us a lot, motivates a lot to make more and more content. Diving into it, I'm going to get mine in first. As you can see here, this is my prediction. According to me, Man City are gonna win the league. United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, Everton, Spurs,
Hmm.
and the
Hmm.
relegation. Okay, I'll talk about the relegation later. But this is my top seven. We are choosing the top seven because it includes Champions League spots and the three Europa League spots. Um, I think I think Liverpool have not strengthened enough. Uh, to again, and I don't know how motivated they are because they won the Champions League, they have won the Premier League, and it's not easy to everyone's. It's a fact that if you win the title one season, the most difficult thing is to win it the next season again.
So it's
To
defending
maintain,
the title is more tougher.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I don't think they've
Yeah.
strengthened enough. So I think City is gonna win the league. I've put us at second place because I think Sancho is gonna be done, and I have I mean, yeah, people might laugh. It's very natural. Okay, I wouldn't say United will finish second if we don't sign Sancho. I think we'll be fighting for fourth place if um, something like that happens. But I think the Sancho deal is very close, and I think it will happen. So I mean, you talk about the attack. You have Sancho. I mean, Bruno, Rashford, Martial. I don't see any problem in the attack. Chelsea have made very good signings, brilliant signings, but I don't see a very huge difference because at the end of the day, Rashford had 17 goals, Martial had 17 goals, Sancho's class, Bruno has been performing to the top, at the top level. Our midfield's good. Our defense is a bit shaky, but it's all right. It's not very bad. We need a centre back, but again, let's see what happens. I think United and Chelsea would fight it out for second and third. I don't think Liverpool's going to finish in the top three. I think any of United and Chelsea, both are, I think, equally matched. Both can get second or third. I don't think Liverpool have strengthened enough. I think Liverpool are going to be fourth. It's a very bold prediction. Most are saying Liverpool will win the title. Some are saying they'll finish second, but I think they're finishing fourth. Arsenal are looking. I think Arsenal under Arteta is what United is under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He also came in midway. First half a season, he had his highs, he had his lows. Then now Arteta has got a good transfer window. So I think Arsenal are has the same philosophy as United, but they're a year behind according to me, because Arteta came in. It's the same process as Ole, exact same, but
Exactly.
it's like a season
Yeah.
behind. I think Everton are looking strong because Doucouré,
The
Richarlison,
midfield, the midfield. Yeah.
Alan, and up
James
front
Rodriguez.
Richarlison. Yeah,
James
James,
Rodriguez, yeah.
Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, Digne. They have a decent team, and under Ancelotti, he's one of the best managers in the world. I think Everton are going to be one threat this season.
True.
And
Your relegation zone says West Brom, then Fulham, then Aston Villa. What's about that?
yeah, I think West Brom. I don't think they have enough to stay up in the league. I think only there's Matthias Pereira who has been catching the headlines, but I don't think they have any player who's gonna keep them up. Fulham, I think it's gonna be like last season. They came up and they again went down the very same season. I don't again see much. And Aston Villa, because they somehow survived relegation last year because of Jack Grealish. And I don't know if he will be super motivated to play for them with that vigor, because they have blocked the view. They have overpriced him and they've blocked the move. He wanted a move out, but Villa have overpriced him. So I don't think Villa staying up. These are my bottom three. And also one prediction is first Jose is going to get sacked by December. Bold prediction. I'm saying this. He's going to be gone by December. He's going to go to Italy, I feel, and do something in Italy. He's done in the Premier League. Yeah, that's one thing. And the Golden Boot race, I think Aubameyang heads on. He's the favorite to win it. He's playing as a left winger, but I think Aubameyang gets the Golden Boot. Martial, I think he'll follow suit because he has been on fire for quite a while now, and he had 17 goals. He's not on pens, and he still had 17 goals. Also, he missed 2 months of injury, so I think Martial and Werner. Werner's a surprise package because he has not played in the Prem yet. So I think, but Werner is class. He's world class, and I think he's going to have a very good season for Chelsea. And the surprise package, I think, it's going to be Leeds. I think Bielsa is going to get them playing high, the proper press, which is associated with Leeds. We saw that in the Carabao Cup against Arsenal, where Arsenal beat them, but Leeds had Arsenal on the strings all the time. So I think Leeds are going to maybe finish in the top 10, according to me, this season. So this is my prediction. Many bold predictions, but I think this is looking. This is what I feel it's going to end up like. I think we can go with.
Swamiji, what do you think about it?
I think we can go ahead with.
Yeah. So my top seven would be City winning the league, Chelsea coming second, Liverpool coming third, Arsenal coming fourth, United coming fifth. Only if they do not sign Sancho. Only if they do not sign Sancho, because honestly saying, because they haven't, because there are certain places required. Like we all know, the right wing is an issue for them. So if there isn't a signing, if Sancho doesn't come, hypothetically maybe, so
Yeah.
that keeps them weak in that position. And and Van de Beek, they have signed, is a good signing, very good signing, but yeah, like the main place has been left open. And I feel Tottenham may finish sixth, because I, being a Chelsea fan, okay, obviously there's a soft spot for Mourinho always, but uh, yeah, we never know about this. And seventh will go to Wolves, because yeah, they have strengthened a lot, because we all know that Wolves have signed someone like Fabio Silva and certain signings. I know they have left Doherty, but they have like Vinagre in that position. So I don't
Yeah.
think it won't be much of a problem for them. And so, like, if I analyze the top four, City is gonna win, I feel, because they have strengthened. Like, they had centre back issues. They have got Nathan Ake. Laporte
Koulibaly is
will be,
also
hopefully,
coming.
he's,
Most probably
yeah,
Koulibaly is
Koulibaly is
coming.
on his way mostly. Koulibaly is on his way. And I guess even Laporte, if Laporte is one of the best centre backs in Premier League, maybe, yeah,
Yeah.
he is, yeah. And yeah, the left back, right back, there is Kyle Walker, Cancelo, and in the left back there is Zinchenko who can play. Even Mendy is there. So yeah, the defense is sorted, and we shouldn't talk about their attack and midfield.
Midfield.
By
Yeah,
far
absolutely.
one of the best, I would say, because maybe
Yeah.
one of the best in the world. Um,
Yeah.
uh, if if and only if De Bruyne doesn't fire, maybe then there may be a chance. But yeah, I don't. But one more thing, I don't see Aguero playing whole season. To be honest, maybe
Yeah. Sure.
he
For sure.
plays around 3/4 of the season, because he's getting injury prone. He's getting older, and I hope Ferran Torres has a good season. I feel he will have a good season, because we all know how Pep picks up the young players, and we've seen
Yeah.
it many times. So hopefully Ferran Torres has a good season. And I went with Chelsea in second place, only because the amount of signings we have made. And uh, to be honest, there are still chances of Declan Rice coming in. Udard Mendy is mostly done. So,
Yeah. Mendy is
and
done.
defense, I don't think we haven't strengthened that much in the defense, but yeah, we have got certain things like getting Thiago Silva kind of stabilizes the defense, I feel. Midfield, I think we have the best depth after City, or maybe the best depth in the midfield, because for each and every position we have two, three players, like, and the players who are good. It's not that it's gone are the days of Drinkwater and Bakayoko. So we have Barkley and Loftus Cheek backups now, so it's massive. Liverpool third. To be honest, yeah, they haven't strengthened at all. I feel they're being agnostic about the title win. I feel like that, because uh, I don't know what's stopping them to get a simple Thiago deal over the line. I really don't know, because I feel
Yeah.
Thiago, after when Thiago comes in, the it changes the lineup. Obviously, it changes the lineup, it changes the team altogether. And yeah, they
Yeah.
have strengthened at a position which they didn't have a backup. Robertson, they got Simicas in place, backup of Robertson, which is good actually. But I don't see, because if we see, this Liverpool team has been on top for like last 2 years, maybe, yeah, last 2 years, last 3 years rather. The way they have gelled in together, I don't think now. people will be getting the tactics, and
Yeah,
I don't see them winning the league at all, because
yeah.
no
But just
chance. Honestly
one thing.
speaking, people may be
Why
like,
why did you put like
yeah.
Arsenal above Manchester United? What's that about?
Ah,
Arsenal above Manchester United, there's only one reason, because see, United haven't strengthened, and given Arsenal, you see their defense, the way they have strengthened in all the positions, maybe um, especially in the midfield, because they have got Willian. I mean, like, Willian is obviously old, but at least
a
like
winger.
whatever they have this season,
Midfield is Ceballos, right?
what?
Midfield. Willian's playing
Yeah,
as a
Ceballos also
Willian, he
is
might play as a
present.
10. Willian might play as a 10.
I
Yeah, you're
think
right.
Willian will be. Yeah,
Uh,
Willian, but many people are telling that Willian may play as a central attacking midfielder. I don't know
yeah,
why, because yeah, and yeah, youngsters of like Nketiah, and these people are good. We have seen and what Arteta can do, because obviously we have seen Arteta like against but only one doubt with Arsenal, because yeah, they will be very good against the top six, I feel, because they will just sit back and hit on the
yeah.
counter with Oba's pace, and that's the only strategy which works and for them. But against the
Teams, yeah, they
teams,
will
bottom
break
half
down.
teams, like,
Yeah,
yeah, it will be very hard for them to break down. I don't see why Ozil isn't in the squad still. I mean, like, he he is one of the players we all know has broken down teams in before. So honestly, yeah, United above Arsenal above United only because of that strengthening part. Okay, and this changes completely only when Sancho comes in for United, because that
yeah,
strengthens their
I get that.
position.
I get
But
that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
because my only concern with United, only thing is, because they do not have a proper backup for Bruno Fernandes, is what I feel, because Van de Beek cannot Van de Beek plays as an attacking CM, like
no,
CAM,
I think
but
if if Bruno gets injured, we'll push Pogba as 10 and play Van de Beek in Pogba's position. I think issue is not that if Sancho doesn't come, we don't have a
but
backup for Greenwood because you literally go from
yeah,
Greenwood
backup
to
for Greenwood,
Sancho.
and exactly, and given Greenwood is young, and yeah,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
Dan
Correct.
James, yeah,
Okay, we can move
huh,
on. Tottenham.
and yeah.
Well,
Tottenham, yeah, Tottenham. I mean, like, yeah, I already said, because they've got Doherty, Bergwijn they got last winter. Okay, so but Mourinho, you never know. I mean, like, we
yeah,
have a soft spot for Mourinho, but yeah, anyways, and Wolves, yeah, I mean, like, Wolves. I mean, like, I'm not very sure about Wolves. It can be Everton also, because the way they have strengthened. So these are my top seven, and relegation battle. Okay, West Brom is clearly getting relegated because they haven't strengthened a bit also. I mean, like, I don't see a single signing, and Fulham, it will be like one topsy turvy. I feel they will finish 19th. I feel, because they have strengthened in fewer positions. Like, they're getting in some players like Alfonso Ariola has joined Fulham, I guess, yeah. And then even they got certain left back, right backs. That's it. And Aston Villa, I feel they will go down this season, because again, no signings, and only one signing of that I think forward which came in record signing. I feel that one. I'm not
yeah.
very sure
Oli
about the
Watkins.
name.
Oli
Oli
Watkins.
Watkins, exactly. Watkins, and yeah, that's with my relegation zone. And Golden Boot, I will go with Oba or Warner, because Aubameyang, we all know, he has been on top for last 2.5 seasons. I mean, like,
Yeah,
and uh, second place maybe we may go to Salah or Mane again, because we know on their day they can rip apart any team. So
yeah.
yeah, that's about my predictions. So yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Now I will
Uh,
ask maybe Anmol. Yeah, you're left. So what's about your predictions?
Okay, well, there's no doubt we all chose that Man City is going to win the Premier League title because A, they have strengthened the squad. They found a replacement for David Silva who left. Ferran Torres is an amazing player. Now, Koulibaly, even if they get Koulibaly, then the team is destined to win the Premier League title, no doubt about it. And
yeah,
tactics, there's nothing stopping them. And the front three is absolutely amazing with one of the best midfielder in Europe they have. That's Kevin De Bruyne. He could walk into any
yeah,
team and be the starting 11, right? And then
yeah,
I feel Liverpool because Jurgen Klopp gets the best out of the teams. That when even when the board doesn't support them. Like for example, when he was at Borussia Dortmund, he lost 3 or 4 star players and still he did win the Bundesliga twice, right?
yeah,
So I still feel he won't have that a major drop. Like he won't drop third or fourth. Now third would be Manchester United. and fourth Chelsea. It's just that A, of course, I'll be biased because I'm a Manchester United fan. We will be getting Sancho, we'll be getting a left back or a centre back, definitely. After Sancho, we will make one more signing for sure. There's no doubt about it. And hopefully, if everyone stays fit,
Stays fit.
healthy,
Yeah.
then there's nothing stopping United from
Even Pogba's back
from
Carrington
training.
training.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
that's a
true.
good boost ahead of the Palace game.
Yeah, and Chelsea fourth because Thiago Silva is an amazing defender, no doubt about it. But the thing is, he'll turn 36 this
Yeah.
October, I feel. I'm not sure when his birthday is, but this year he'll be
Yeah.
36, 37. And you
Yeah.
cannot expect him to give his best at that age, that too in the Premier League, right? I still think
Yeah. It's a question mark.
he would have been really well. But nevertheless, he'll bring in the experience that Rudiger, Zuma, Christensen need. And
Yeah.
Prowaziak, maybe injury prone, who knows. Then Malangsar, he's gone back on loan. So your two players that you have actually, you can look after is Kai Havertz and Timo Werner. Timo Werner, absolutely any day, you would have gone into any team, no doubt. He's an amazing player. He's proved himself in the Champions League as well. So yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
And then I've gone Tottenham fifth, Arsenal sixth. The reason I put Tottenham sixth is because Jose Mourinho is a very experienced manager. He knows how to turn around the games. And right now, I don't think Daniel Levy has given him the proper checkbook to spend. But nevertheless,
Yeah.
new additions as well. Matt Doherty, one of the best right backs, as well. He can
In the league.
process
Yeah.
etc. So
Yeah.
it's a good transfer for Jose Mourinho. He likes those kind of
I
transfers.
mean, that's a pretty big upgrade, right? Sergio Aurier to Matt Doherty.
Matt Doherty, and that he got him for 15 million. That's absolutely amazing. Right?
Yeah, yeah, that's a very, very.
And the Arsenal sixth because Mikel Arteta 6 months only as a manager, as a proper first team manager.
Yeah.
So I don't think he has that much experience, and he would struggle. And moreover, I just got a notification saying that almost 6 to 7 Arsenal players have been put out because of injuries, including Gabriel Martinelli and others. Even Bert Leno
Yeah.
might start, but still he still hasn't recovered fully yet. So he's a doubt
Yeah.
to start. So maybe they won't start really well. And seven
Yeah.
Bulls, everyone's got for 7 Bulls. They're really good. Now the relegation.
And I mean,
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, so the relegation zone. Why I went with Aston Villa, Fulham, and West Brom. I guess we three have gone with the same 3 teams.
Yeah, same.
Right. So I don't want to explain more. I have
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
good to have said.
it's just
So
it
it's
shows.
just
Yeah.
the same. There's no doubt about it. And last time Aston Villa, they just scraped through and they
Scraped through by 1 point. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this season, I don't see
Exactly.
it's going to be tough. Golden Boot, Aubameyang for me, no doubt. There's absolutely no doubt. He's been one of the best strikers in the Premier League since his arrival, and he's been the number 9 that Arsenal were looking for, and any team.
Yeah.
Exactly, but he's turned 31.
Arsenal would be in the relegation zone without Aubameyang.
Yeah, exactly. Arsenal wouldn't have been there also. Yeah.
And surprise package would be Leeds. They have done some really good signings. They have hit the transfer market really well. They've got Rodrigo from Valencia, and now they're even convincing Draxler to join Leeds. I've heard.
Yeah.
So if Draxler does, then Leeds would be really good.
Even they're trying for Rodrigo De Paul from Udinese. He's a really good player. I mean, like in the midfield.
True.
Exactly.
But yeah, so that's about my so it was a good chat with all of you guys.
Yeah, that was a good one. Also, we'll have a video. I mean, I didn't want to interrupt, but I don't think Chelsea has the best depth in the midfield. I think United has the best depth in the midfield. I think we'll make another video on this. Okay. I think this video is only Premier League predictions, but I think we'll have one more on this. Because I think this is the time when we all get gassed up. Premier League's back, and it's kind of natural that
because
all of us have been a little biased towards our club. Like that's natural.
Yeah, that's natural, and your fans
like that. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
but
I had Martial, he had Werner.
Yeah, pretty naturally. Yeah.
For him, Chelsea finished second, for us United finished second. So.
No, we all have respect for each other's clubs and fans.
Second, exactly.
That's absolutely amazing. But yeah, in next couple of videos, we may get some banter about United, Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea, anything.
Yeah.
We'll be looking forward for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know, like given Arsenal, sudden you never know. Anyone can fire up in any part of the season. So yeah, exactly.
True.
Hmm.
No
Okay.
doubt about it.
So I think that's it for today, guys.
Yeah.
Great
Let us
video
know what
and
your
Yeah.
predictions are down in the comment
yeah,
section. Let us know who is your Golden Boot winner surprise package. And if you did like the video, please drop a like, subscribe, share.
In the comment section, please just give me your everything. Yeah.
yeah. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody.
Thank you.